Okay. All right, but seriously, Peggy and Bree, honestly, without you guys, this wouldn't exist. And without your leadership, this wouldn't exist. And I don't know if you guys understand what I mean. Like, because they share Juice Plus, we're here. But because they care about us, we're here. And we're going for something massive. And it's incredible. And it's so much fun. So Peggy and Bree, thank you so much. I just said something the other day. I'm like, it is so amazing to me that Peggy and Bree are still in our little messenger chat, because I've contemplated taking you guys out because you have so much team underneath you that you're working with, but that you get on there and you still comment to us, and you still chatted to Melissa the other day back and forth about being in Colorado together. That means the world to me, and I know to so many of these team members. So thank you so much for your heart, for us, for all of us. And to my team, oh my gosh. Like, this is so incredible to have, so many of you on here, so many new faces, but so many old faces. So many of you are my friends because of Juice Plus. To watch you guys hit goals, and then to be going for our team to try to hit Q together. No, for our team to hit Q together. This is incredible. This is incredible. So thank you for A, saying yes to Juice Plus, but B, saying yes to the person that invited you into this business as well, because it is just changing my life so much. I know it's changing so many of yours. And if you've just started, I'm hoping that we paint a vision for you, that it can go wherever you want it to go. So, wow. So just thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being on. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let Peggy do a little bit of talking while I compose myself.
Okay. This is so much fun. And you know what? It's we love to do this. I mean, this is so fun for us because back in the day when we first started, so 6.5 years for me, when I joined Bree, it was just us. Like, there was really nobody else. And so to have such a massive team now is very humbling, and it's an honor for us to be able to do this. And we love it. We love every single one of you. And so I'm glad to get to know all of you on here today. But I do want to say about Kristen. So Kristen and I have known each other for a really long time, like 10 years. 10? Yeah, almost 10 years. My husband's first assignment was in Hawaii, and that's where I met Kristen. We showed up at a new church one day, and we leave. Yeah, the Bridge Church, Virginia went there too. But I didn't know Virginia because that was after or before. Anyway, I don't remember, after. And we were leaving church on the very first day, and out runs Kristen across the parking lot. You're pregnant at the time, I think. And she invited us to their Bible study that night and handed me her phone number. I could have been a crazy person. And she invited me over to their Bible study, and we've been friends ever since. And several years ago, I don't know how many years ago now, 3 or 4, I don't remember. We lived in San Antonio together. How many? 3? 4. And so we lived in the same apartment complex, and that was a lot of fun. But that was when she really got on board with Juice Plus, and she started and did absolutely amazing. And then she moved to Germany, and nothing happened for a while with Kristen. I was like, oh no. So, but the really awesome thing is, once she really found her Germany legs, and she got acclimated with the area and really jumped back in with Juice Plus, it just started right back up again, and you see where she is now. So that's the beauty about this business is, we hope that you don't have to take breaks, but if you need to, that's up to you. This is always going to be here. So that was the great part for Kristen. She could go handle her life and do what she needed to do and then jump right back in. And I'm so glad that she made the decision to jump back in. And it was actually something very similar to this, but in a Facebook Messenger, that Kristen decided to jump back in when I was going for QNMD. Same thing. And I invited her. I just sent a message. I hadn't heard from her in a while. And I invited her to just come along with me and be a part of my team going for QNMD and then on into NMD. And she said yes. And she's been on fire and such a rock star ever since. And I've just really seen her grow so much as a leader, and just watching her create a team out of nothing in Germany was absolutely phenomenal. Such an amazing thing to watch. And you all know she's amazing anyway as a person, but her really taking hold of this and running with it and as a business for herself and as a plan A for her family is amazing. So we're glad that you're all on today, and we're glad that you are all here supporting one another and supporting Kristen as she runs fast for QNMD, and she's going for it by the end of this month, and I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. There's only a few more things that need to fall into place, but we need all of your help too. So, but the great part about this whole thing is that I was in the same spot that she was, and I invited her along with me. And so one day you guys will all have your chance, if that's what you want to reach down and invite your team along with you. And so it just keeps going and going. That's the really great part about it. So anyway, great.
Yeah, to continue on that kind of theme is, you know, right now you're one person that's helping Kristen. So each of you are like, you're just one, or you might have your team, but I just mean when we're in this call to action, it's like you guys are helping her, but someday there might be 50, 60, 100 people helping you get to your goals. And it's just really, it's humbling, like Peggy said earlier, to have this incredible team, and you guys are all part of that, and we want you guys to know that you are a blessing. You know, whether you're brand new and you're just starting or you've been around for a while. And I just have to brag on Kristen right now. I don't know how much you guys know about this, but she really is amazing. And I echo every single thing that Peggy said. And you guys probably saw this today and have seen it the last few months, but she by far has the most customers of anybody on our team. And it's 87, if I'm not mistaken. 87. Amazing, like that many customer orders. But her team is also exploding. And so, you know, there's this thing when you start really growing and you're moving into different levels, sometimes there's that tendency, and I'm totally guilty of this. This happened for me. Like I was getting really close to getting to NMD, and I kind of lost sight of getting customers still, and I was so focused on my team. Kristen is totally different though. She's got this incredible ability to still reach out and make an effort and make time to still get customers because she realizes how important that is. But at the same time, she's really focused on her team and helping you guys learn how to get customers and duplicate the same thing. And so, you know, once I realized that I was kind of out of balance with that, I switched my whole way that I did that around. But I love that Kristen inspires Peggy and I all the time. I know I can speak for Peggy about that too, that we want to catch her. We love all those customers she has. And it's really inspiring, and I know it inspires a lot of people on our team to want to get customers like Kristen. You know, it's really exciting. And for her to be the leader of all of you, I want you guys to just know, or to trust me if you're brand new and you don't know this yet, what an incredible leader you have in her. She's very selfless. We hear how incredibly proud she is of all of you that are on her team, and she tells us those things, and she loves that she gets to work with you guys every day. And so I want you guys to know what an honor it is for you also to be able to be on her team, and it's also an honor for her and for us to have you guys on ours. So I think it's a mutual, I know it's a mutual thing, but I love that you're here today, because this is one of those conversations and phone calls that you're always going to remember. When Kristen makes Qualified National Marketing Director this month, it's not just Kristen. I mean, this truly is a team effort, and it's a team goal that will be achieved, because you cannot make QNMD by yourself. Like, you absolutely can't, without a lot of engagement from your team. And I love these calls. Like, I totally have chills right now just thinking about the calls that we've done like this, and just how incredible to watch everyone want to be part of something that's bigger than themselves. You know, I mean, how many of us want that? Like, we want to be able to encourage people and inspire people. And I'm thinking when Peggy was talking about how she and Kristen met, this is kind of funny, and I know they both will remember this when I say it, but I remember the first time that I really spent time with Kristen after she was on Peggy's team. And she actually was sitting there, and Peggy was trying to get to fast track to sales coordinator. And I remember Peggy looking at Kristen, and she goes, so Kristen asked her something like, well, what do you need to get there? And Peggy kind of looked at Kristen and goes, well, actually, I need you to do your 2000 or your 10-1-10, which is like a 2,000 plus, by the end of the month. And I remember Kristen's eyes were like this big. She was pregnant with Jack, and she goes, this month? And Peggy said, yeah. And then I looked at Kristen and I go, you can do it. And Kristen goes, okay. And she went home and she did it. And she finished that month. That's what helped Peggy fast track to sales coordinator. And so then it's funny that, then she went to Germany and that whole part of the story happened. But then when Peggy was ready to hit QNMD, and she just invited. And the last person she thought that was going to respond was Kristen, just because Kristen was in Germany in the time zone and she hadn't been doing her business. But that was the funnest surprise, I think, that Peggy would agree, out of her making that phone call. And if she wouldn't have done that call, maybe Kristen wouldn't be where she is right now. I don't know, but whatever about it inspired Kristen. And so the reason I wanted to tell that story is let this inspire you. And if you want this for yourself, for your family, whether it's financial, whatever it is, let that inspire you, that you're going to forever remember that you got to be part of Kristen's QNMD team. And that's like a really big deal. You will always remember that. And so we just want you guys to know we're so glad you're here. And it really is, like I said, it's a blessing to have you on this team. But now I wanted to turn it back over to Kristen and let her just kind of talk about, why she has this goal and what this looks like for her. Because, she does not achieve her goals without helping you guys achieve yours. And that's the beauty. One of the things that's so amazing about this business is because it's not just that you're going to help her hit something. All of you are going to reach some great milestones along the way. And that's really exciting too. So Kristen, I'm going to pass it back to you.
Okay. Wow, you guys, I did not know you were going to talk about all that stuff. That's amazing. Thank you so much. My goodness. I always knew that I was born to make a difference in the world. I had no idea it was going to be in this avenue. But what I love so much about Juice Plus is that not only can I impact people and customers, but I can impact you guys as well and help you guys reach your goals, just like she's saying. It is so much stinking fun to watch you guys hit your 2,000 pluses, your HLPs, your sales coordinator. I mean, it is just so much fun to watch you guys do something that you didn't think was possible. I've been there. And like she said, I totally forgot about that 2,000 plus story with Peggy. And I do remember, now that you said that, I remember looking at you and being like, what? No way. But then we nailed it. We did it. And to have experience that is really cool. And then to watch you guys experience it it's even cooler. And then when you guys have team and you're watching them, I mean, it just goes down the line. It's so much fun. But yes, my vision for this company, honestly, is just to get my husband out of this stressful job. I love empowering people and helping people. But if I can get Scott out of air traffic control, he's in one of the most stressful jobs in the world. And, he could get out of the military, get back into a civilian control job and make some really great money. But it's not going to be great for our family. So I was telling the girls earlier, my plan B has now turned into my plan A, to really just retire my husband and get him to do something he wants to do. He's talked about acting. He's wanted to be an actor for a really long time. Whatever that looks like for him, whatever that means. We've talked about him just being a tourist on the riverboat cruise down San Antonio River. Like, whatever that looks like, whatever's just going to bring joy to him, to where there's just less stress in our family, financial freedom, fun, just traveling, and just continuing to be able to help and inspire people. That's my dream. That's my vision. And that's kind of where, that's really what propels me forward with Juice Plus. I mean, it's really just the whole package of everything. But thank you all for plugging in. Like the girl said, I'm just inviting you on this journey with me. Whatever you want to do, whatever that looks like for you guys, be it little, be it big, be it you've got some goals to hit this month, I'm here to help you. Peggy and Bree, we're all here to help support each other and to do this together and to just make this happen. I've got in mind for June 30th, to hit it by June 30th. And in order to do that, like, some of the girls know what structure I need, but we need lots and lots of volume, which just means lots and lots of getting more people healthy, really, is what it comes down to, is sharing and just getting more people on board Juice Plus. So I did kind of come up with a little bit of a contest, because I know that, especially when you're first starting, it can kind of be a little bit difficult to know how to share. But if you plug in, with us and some of the training and really just make it simple, sharing is just going to come so naturally. I'm sure all of you joined this team not because, well, I don't know why, you all have different reasons, but I'm sure that you have a heart for other people. And you just make that evident when you're sharing Juice Plus with people, and it's just going to happen. It's just going to happen, but you need to share. in order, otherwise people won't know. So I do have a contest that I'd love for you guys to participate in, and I will outline it. I'll put it on our Facebook Messenger chat, but I haven't decided on the monetary amount yet, actually. I have two numbers sitting right here, and I'm just gonna say 100. It's gonna be $100 for the winner. We're gonna do a point for every order. A trio is worth 2 points. And then 2 points for promotion or sponsoring a promotion. And then 2 points for signing up a new rep this month. Okay? So I see Virginia like, game on. Game on.
Better watch out for Virginia.
You guys, we already have a really good customer count already this month. It's only the 7th of the month, and I think we have, I looked earlier, 15, I don't know, close to 20 orders already. So let's just do this thing. I'm really excited for this ride with you guys.
Hey, Kristen, something along those lines too, just in case nobody's thought about this. Do really great customer care too, just to make sure that your PVC points stay up, and check your customer genealogy report to see if there's any declines. Because if there's a D in that column, you can just call corporate and fix the customer's credit card number. That way you'll get all the PVC you can, because we need all we can get right now.
We do. And Tower Garden orders. Really, we'll probably do another Tower Garden Facebook event. Plug in, I'm just doing Facebook event after event after event after event. Just keep plugging people into those events. If you think of new people, just slide them in there, even if it's just 1 or 2 people. You just never know what is going to inspire someone to join the team and take off too. So you just never know. So just keep plugging people into the Facebook events. But, okay, I think that's all. Peggy, Brady, do you have anything else? I know we got to hop on our call. Oh, you're muted.
Oh, Brady, you're muted.
Sorry. I don't know if everyone is aware of all the things that they can plug people into, Kristen, but maybe that would be good just to remind them of the Monday night new rep launch call for anyone who's even just taken a peek. And then in 5 minutes, our team call starts. So I really encourage you guys to be on that every week. And if you can't be on live, then to get on and catch the recording. Wednesday night, for those of you, some of you plug into our fast track to sales coordinator or senior sales coordinator calls, and you've got accountability partners. Keep plugging into that, because that's going to help you move forward. And then tomorrow we have a special Zoom event that we're doing. We did one right after conference, some of you might remember. And it's basically us. There are 4 of us that are just sharing our story with the business. And so that way, if you have anyone that you think would like to be part of a Zoom chat like this, where they could just see us and hear us share our stories, that's happening tomorrow. So just be sure to check that. And then also, the one other thing I would say is, if you guys can really listen to an NMD speech a day and make that a habit, when you sit down for working on your Juice Plus business, I'm telling you what, I mean, I know a lot of these people, and I've heard almost all these NMD speeches because I have not missed a conference in a long time. I only missed one in my whole 10 years of doing this business. And I still regret that I missed that one. But I will tell you that listening to those NMD speeches, even for me as a national marketing director, hearing these speeches, hearing their words of wisdom kind of from in the trenches of what it was like for them and the things they learned along the way, that is going to be amazing at moving you forward in your business, because you're going to learn the tools that took them the whole time they went to NMD, and they're giving you kind of these secrets of what's worked for them and what's impacted their business. So I would recommend that for you guys as well, because that can be truly changing for your business. So, Peggy, do you have anything else?
No, I'm just super excited, and I can't wait for the end of this month. I can't wait.
Me too.
So awesome. And conference, you guys all better be planning on going to St. Louis, because Kristen Bush is going to be walking across the stage.
Woo, you guys, okay, let's do this. I know a bunch of you have like some promotions coming up too that are really, really close. And there's a contest for that as well, whoever hits their 2,000 plus first. So,
hey, Kristen, would it be okay with me if I pray for your team real quick before we
yes,
go?
Please, I would love that, Bree. Please do.
All right. Lord, I thank you so much for Kristen and her team, for every single person on this call and the people that aren't here either. Lord, that you would just bless them right now, that you would give them insight into who needs this product and who needs this business. And I just ask that you would give them focus this month, and not just this month, but this would be a turning point for all of them in their businesses. And God, I just pray that you blow the doors off this promotion, and that you would get them to QMD as a team, and that you would just bring lots of team chemistry and unity, and just excitement, and they would have a great time doing it. Lord, thank you so much. And we ask for your favor in Jesus' name. Amen.
And thank you so much.